Afternoon, Alex. Welcome back.
It's nice to see you again, Doctor.
Always a pleasure. How have things been? You look a lot more enthusiastic since last time.
Been a pretty good few weeks. It's hard to complain.
Good few weeks. Care to elaborate on that for me?
Well, I mean, you remember that short film that I was telling you about? I was worried about it not really working.
Of course you were worried it wasn't going to pan out well with everyone.
I mean, it turns out that it did pan out. People seem to like it.
I'm very happy to hear that. How does that make you feel?
It was like a real theater experience. People were laughing and cheering, and I think I saw someone cry. It was odd.
Really?
Yeah, I was terrified during the making of it all. After the incident, I was having a really tough time, and this was like my way to cope. And so if people didn't like it, it's like, what does that say about me?
How'd you manage to cope during the making of all of this? I know that bringing up those memories probably wasn't easy for you.
I did the exercises, trying to visualize that success. Just trying to use what me and you have worked on in a real life situation. But really, the more that I got into production and worked on my craft, I got kind of distracted by that. I stopped thinking about the incident, and I just kind of worked.
I'm so glad you found joy in your work to keep you from feeling all down.
Yeah, I know. Just a few months ago, I was sitting in this chair bawling my eyes out, but doubting myself. But look at me now.
What do you think's changed, aside from being relieved that your film went well?
Well, for starters, I feel like my anxiety doesn't really have that stranglehold on me anymore. I feel like I have control of it.
How do you feel about that?
I feel proud. Really, I feel grateful for you. You kind of changed my life, it feels like.
It's not thanks to me. I just gave you the tools along your journey, and you did it yourself.
Don't get me started, Doc. You know how I get with tears.
Believe me, we all have those days, and I understand. What's next after this? You just made this great film. What's next for Alex?
I do want to do another film. This was really gratifying for me, but also the stress of this again so soon, I feel like maybe I could just stick to writing for a while.
That's completely understandable. You don't want to stress yourself out, and it's important to also enjoy these projects and take your time. I'm sure when your next big idea comes, it's going to be amazing.
Right. I think it'd also be good to get some other people, more additional help, maybe a bigger crew.
There's so many film groups around this area. I'm certain you'll find somebody willing to help out. It's a great goal to pursue, and always great to get active in your community.
Thanks, Doc. I really do appreciate the help, and I'd love to bring up some of my ideas with you in the future, too.
And I'd love to hear them. Cannot wait.